Hey. For now. He gave me loaded dice. Yeah.
Well, Gears it is again. Hopefully they don't fuck me over this time. Rolls a nat 20 first go. Let's go.
Remembered to unmute all of you guys, so we're good.
Oh, I hope last stream we weren't all muted the whole time.
No, but like audio stuff is weird right now on Discord because they're or on OBS because they keep updating it and they had like a temporary audio thing going for a test and then they took it away. So all of my stuff changed.
Mira, what are you doing over here?
Oh, Mira's bugging you too?
Yeah. She never comes over here. I'm closing off my little entrance. But Ori can't see me.
Or it's like, how dare. I'm in bed and you are out frolicking.
And then move my little vase of fake flowers. There, now he can't see me at all.
Okay.
He has a delicious bone. He's good in bed.
Is a fresh new bone. Well, I'm gonna take out my sparkly yellow dice that I have.
You have sparkly yellow dice.
Well, technically they're clear, but they have like uh yellowish gold glitter inside of them.
When did you get those? And
I
why
don't
did I
know.
not know about this?
I don't know, but it's like my most loved and hated die because glitter is an abomination.
World herpes. You can't escape them.
Yep. Yeah.
I was in the kitchen and then Milo came in and then whacked my face and ran away giggling. And then I wiped my face and I was covered in glitter and
Oh.
just
I thought
this
you
like
meant like
gel
just
glitter
now.
stuff. Nah, that happened a couple weeks ago.
That would have been so funny if it was right now.
Yeah, Milo's not back yet. Smack!
But I live in constant fear of glitter here.
You
I
live
live-
in a home with cosplayer. Glitter is just going to be a permanent part of your existence for the rest of
No,
your
it
life.
is. I find it
Yeah.
everywhere.
I have assured Blaze that our household is a glitterless space.
Yeah,
And then
I find ways to bring it in.
and then she brings black glitter into it. I agree. What you made with it was pretty, but
I made a skull mug.
Rogue, do you want up? Are we having cat time for the beginning of stream? Oh, there we go. I'm not wearing a black shirt so everyone can see ya. There we go.
One of those hats too.
We got 3 of them at the Ren Fair. There's this one. There's hold on. If I can stand up and Rogue doesn't yell at me.
I miss having a cat.
There's this one that's Blazes. It's a lovely red mushroom with flowers and shit all over
We
it.
share the blue one.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I have a purple. Oh no. Oh, the price tag is still on it. Then I have this purple one and it has like mushrooms and a little frog on the side of it.
Oh, is the booth that you got that from? They do like headbands and other hats and
I
stuff.
think so.
Yeah, I have a headband.
They had a whole bunch of stuff there.
I have bought so much stuff from them because I got a tiefling antler, like foliage headband. Ooh, the purple one's pretty. And then I got kind of like a wider brim hat with a whole bunch of autumn leaves on it. And I feel like I bought one more thing from them because I swear I get something new from them every time I see them at a Ren fair.
Gizmo, my headband's on the shelf. You
Which
can wear that
shelf?
too. The bookshelf.
The orange?
Yeah.
Speaking of hats, I need to put on my frog hat.
I mean, I'm mainly just trying to cover my bald ass hairline. Wear this, see how pretty I look. For a second, I thought it was wilting.
Ever since I got my hair cut, wearing the frog hat is, I feel like, even cuter than usual just because I got it cut down fairly short, and with my curls, it kind of poofs out. So it's just, I got a little curly mop under this, like, frog hat.
This looks so funny. Okay, this is what I'm gonna be wearing this stream.
Our crown.
Okay.
I gotta go take the bowl away from him.
The water bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not
He has
surprised.
now trying to rip it off his cage.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's like, love me.
There we go, that's better.
Okay.
Just come in for that bowl.
Oh, and then I didn't get at this Ren Fair. I got it at a farmer's market near us. But I have this little Cthulhu, not Cthulhu, called Illithid plushie, crocheted.
Oh, cute.
And then I don't remember where I got it. I think it was at the Ren Fair. They had these little swords. Oh yeah, this was at the booth right beside mine. And I just stuck it in his sleeve here.
You've lost your water privileges in your cage.
We can't hear you, Blaze.
He's talking to Ori.
See if I can put these ears on. Probably not of headset. Maybe I can get one. There. Now I'm a pretty elven person.
Now you're pretty.
Oh, hi. Blaze just walked into the bedroom and was not expecting that. Hi. Whoop. Are we showing Mira off? Mira never goes on stream because she's the angry, spicy baby.
You always gotta have one spicy baby.
Yep, and of course it's the orange one.
They're spicy.
Okay. I know. You just need love. She does not want to be held. Okay, bye.
No!
Oh, I'm
He's our most
covered in
dramatic one too.
hair now. She is so dramatic.
He's
Okay.
like, it has been 2 minutes since I've been fed. I'm going to starve to death.
Like, no joke. She never yells for her food, but she
He
like,
bites.
every time we look over at her food dish, she's there.
That just sounds like Fat Boy.
But
You also don't wake up to her in the middle of the night.
No, I don't.
I get death threats in the middle of the night.
But that's just her.
I don't know. I still find it funny when you snore and I tell her to shut you up. She'll go lay in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, and
That's
I'm
the one-
allergic.
That's the one benefit of being the one that feeds them. They'll usually do what you ask them to do sometimes.
But I'm not the one who
No,
usually
I'm the
feeds
one
her.
that feeds them.
And I don't know what to tell you.
Nope.
I'm
Need
the
to
one who
feed her
saved
more.
her life.
Okay, so last time, or is everyone good to start? I should ask that.
So
Yep.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Last time we made it to Mist Fair, the shipbuilding island known across this ocean for shipbuilding. This island has 4 different cities, all of them port cities. One of the cities is in the center of the island, which does not make sense, but water does get there. The central island is known as Iron Guard City, the most wealthy of cities on the island. The least wealthy and most hostile, known as Splinthorn, a well-known place for pirates and thieves and smugglers, and just all kinds of uh, misguided deals, yada yada. The more common of the two ship towns is the one on the other side of the island that you guys are at, Burning Brand. Primarily human, elves, like any race, primarily human all across the island. But at the city you guys are at, is the Red Swords city, which is primarily run by dwarves and hardy craftsmen builders. Not just men, I should say. What gender neutral term do I use for craftsman?
Yeah,
People?
craftsman? Them? They?
I mean,
Crafts
it's still
them?
technically
Craft they?
craftsman. Because you wouldn't call a crafty woman a craftswoman. It'd still be a craftsman.
Would it? Okay. Yeah, and this island and city that you guys are currently in is the home of Orillo. And I believe Randy also was picked up at this island too, your helmsman. Uh Probably because Randy and Ori are friends and have been for a while. And Plep has also been picked up from this island as well.
And Plep is scared of something.
Plep is scared of something. Plep has been hiding this entire journey to the tavern that you all stayed in last night, the Gypsy Inn.
Plep is covered in a fresh coat of oil and or mud and mysterious substances.
The night before, or your first night on the island, you decided to head straight for an inn. After checking your ship in to be upgraded, by Amelia asking for a good amount of work to be done to it. And then you all went to this inn and had a lovely drinking competition. Mosquitoes lasting very long. Nyx almost beating the captain, but cheating at the very end.
Wait, was it Dorian or was it Plep that lasted?
No, it was mosquitoes.
And Plep lasted long.
Yeah, it
Oh,
lasted
Plep
like
lasted
10
a long
rounds.
time too, yeah.
Plep,
Sorry, I
Plep
forgot
came in
about that.
third.
Oh, wait, did Plep make it? Oh, right.
Yeah, Plep was third.
I completely forgot about that. It's been so, like, my brain has not been able to remember anything. I really need to go back and watch the VODs and the past streams. So on top of that, it is now morning. Everyone is back up to full hit points, ability score, or ability things, yada yada. Uh, what would you all like to do as the morning hits you? The smell of lavender and other incenses fill the halls as you wake up. You hear a few people downstairs, and coming out of their rooms beside you. It seems like a lively morning at the Gypsy Inn. Who would like to come out of their rooms first? Rogue, what do you...
Probably will come out of my room fairly early and kind of just sit in the tavern hall, try and buy a fairly basic breakfast.
Gizmo,
Yes, please?
why did you time me out?
I don't know, what were you saying in chat?
Nothing.
Nothing? You sure about that?
You can't prove.
You're all bluffering. I can't hear you. Hello?
No.
What happened?
It just all got disconnected for a second. I couldn't hear you guys.
Oh no.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh no, what's happening?
Okay, I can hear you guys.
Aw.
Uh, everything crash?
Uh-oh.
Or is everything going?
I can hear everything.
Okay.
I can hear everything now.
Okay. I look over at stream and it wasn't running. Okay.
Oh god.
You time. You kicked me as a moderator too?
What the
What? I
hell?
didn't mean to do that.
You
Well-
timed me out. I got kicked.
Oh, so just timing you out kicks you as a moderator? That's funny. I'll have to
Not for me.
I'll remod you, don't worry.
Trusted you.
I'm sorry. I won't sing that song in chat anymore.
Good.
What?
Plep, you come out of your room.
I'm probably gonna be looking for any particular pieces of paper that might have a face that is familiar.
In the bar, you don't see, or in the inn, you don't see anything specific. No wanted posters inside the bar. If you go downstairs, you see the patrons, the morning of patrons at least, that came and have breakfast. They seem to be enjoying lovely meals. You see Carbine down there already, sitting at the table with Wade. Wade doesn't have his normal attire on. He normally has like more like grayish brown doctor's coat, and for whatever reason a pirate hat, like a wide brim pirate hat. And he still has the hat on, but he has like more armor attire on, probably just for like safety reasons.
Being a goblin and all.
Yeah. Nobody in the tavern seems to be paying him any heed. Everyone just seems to be having their meals. There are a couple people off in some of the booths on the side wall that seem to be getting their fortunes read or talking to people who look like they work at the inn. Carbine looks over to you, goes, "Ah, Pleb, you've awakened. How is your bath or swim, or do you sleep in the water? Or do you just have to lay there? I don't remember."
Needs to soak, but Plep tends to sleep while soak.
That makes sense. Wade looks over to you. Is your skin still Goopy?
As always, Goopy.
Always goopy. Good. If it gets too goopy, though, you might be melting, which isn't a good thing. Let me know if that happens. I'll try to help. In the meantime, and he puts his hands on the table and hops off of his chair. I have to go do rounds. Orillo and Sam got me a part-time medical job here, so I'm gonna be staying in the town. It's safer for me here, so with people that know I'm not from Splinthorn, so I'm gonna go. If you guys are in town, I'll probably just come back here until like the ship is repaired. Bye. And he picks up like a small sack and heads out the door. Carbine just waves goodbye.
I'm probably just gonna go sit over with Carbine with my little plate of food and just eat my breakfast.
Yeah, it's a lovely meal. Not the same as what Samuel normally makes. Probably a little drier of potatoes. The eggs might have been cooked a little too long if for whatever you eat. Carbine goes, I wonder what happens if I eat.
Get mushed up in Carbine's inside gears.
Probably.
Taste?
I don't know if I can taste. He opens his mouth and like tries to stick out his tongue that he doesn't have. It just on the inside looks like more metal and inner workings of a jaw without any flesh matter. But there is an esophagus for whatever reason. Like there's a hole going down his throat where a throat would be. I don't know what this is. What am I?
When
Perfect.
AI
Oh,
starts
even Pep knows that.
questioning what they are, you should run.
What am I?
Immediately switches his arm to what's it called?
Machine gun?
Machine gun. Yeah, that word. Gatling gun. That's what I was gonna say. He just goes, I'm Carbine. That's enough for me for now. And he looks over to the stairs and he watches as Amelia comes down. Sloppy bedhead, hair not done up at all, wearing oversized clothing that just hangs off of her, eyes half open, not paying attention to where she's going. Goes straight to the bar though, without looking up from her slumped, sleepy walk.
Someone's had a little too much to drink.
When you come number 2 in a, or no, not even.
No, she
lost.
was like second or third out, I think.
It's been a while.
She rolled low, but she was drinking a lot.
The pre-game was too strong.
Yeah. As she turns over to the two of you, sees you, comes over to the table, slumps down in a chair with food and breakfast beer. And then she struggles to stay awake and sit upright, not fall over on Carbine, trying to eat her food. Plep, how can you drink so much? She says.
No, Plep is 10 pounds soaking wet.
Must be so light. Bet we could throw you pretty far. She says in like a half curious and also joking as way.
Plep is not opposed to being thrown.
It's good to know. We might need to throw you for a grappling hook or something. Or just a poison bomb. That would be funny. We just throw you and you like attach yourself to some guy's head. That would actually be so funny.
I was gonna say, it's like legit though. That's an actual tactic we could use.
Nix will keep that in mind.
Yeah, just Nyx drops Plep, but also has a rope on them so you can pull him back up and just continue dropping Plep.
I'll have you like tied to around my waist, and we'll do like an aerial bomb together.
Just find a rope of returning or something. Who comes down the stairs next?
I'm with the captain, right?
Oh yeah, the captain picked you up and took you to bed, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're buddies.
Yeah, you wake.
He took me to bed.
Do you think you would wake up before the captain?
Oh, probably. Yeah, the captain's
Probably.
probably.
You wake up and the captain is just laying on the floor, full like arms out toddler style, fully clothed. His hair is slightly undone and out. His braid came apart, and he's just laying there. He's snoring a little bit, face down. Uh, he seems content. He seems okay. You wake up though, like semi tucked into bed.
Bestie.
And there is like another bed in the room
Yeah.
that he just did not get to.
I'm gonna like kind of like nudge him with my foot to see if he's like even like possible to wake up right now, or if he's like
You touch him and
Just dead.
his eyes open and he jerks up. I'm up. That was a lot of. What were we drinking last night?
I have no idea, Captain, but I'm glad I didn't last as long as you.
I'm glad I didn't last as long as me. Wait.
I
Yes.
think you might still be a little buzzed, sir.
I wish. Just drinking that much makes me need to go to the bathroom so much it makes me act drunk.
Well, you know what they say. Time to hop the cork or whatever. I don't know what they actually say.
Break
I
the
don't know
seal.
what they
Break
say.
the
Break the
seal. That's
seal.
it. That's what I was trying to say.
Blaze,
That is
where
what
did
you
you
call
get
piss
that?
drunk.
Hmm.
Uh, he sits up and then walks over to the bathroom very quickly and closes the door. I'll be down in a minute.
That's why Plep wakes up early. He does not want to wake up to another dude's dick in the bathroom.
I feel like Clef would be like, huh?
What
For a
is
second.
what is das?
Das is this?
Was ist das?
uh,
I'm gonna like, Captain. I'll meet you downstairs. Okay.
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 If
Bye.
you see Wade, say bye for me.
Oh, it's too late for
Okay.
that.
And you head downstairs. Smell of incense and fragrant aromas hit your nose. As well as just breakfast and people chatting and such. The barmaid that you talked to last night is not there.
I was just about to ask.
Nyx's mission to get Melitis a girlfriend.
I'm gonna just join Amelia, like sit next to Amelia and Plep and Carbine, and just
Okay.
kind of join
And
up and be
they
like,
greet
Captain said
you.
to say bye to Wade, and if anyone knows
Amelia,
what that means.
Amelia looks up. Wade's gone? Wade was here? Where'd Wade go? And she just eats her food, drinks some of her beer.
The captain got
Did
him a
Wade not
job.
like us anymore?
I
Wade
don't know.
said
That's all.
Captain Man got him a doctor job.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Should I get a job while we're here? Nah.
I was just Meltis just starts out laughing after the pause.
Amelia
Like,
chuckles at what she said too. I don't work.
I wait till the money comes to me.
Yeah.
And then I drink it all.
And then I drink it all. Carbine goes, I might actually find work down at the dock or something. Blaze, I don't know if I needed to.
Sorry.
Blaze just texts me, do frogs have penises? And then sends me a Google screenshot.
Oh, do frogs have penises?
Yeah.
I mean,
They
The
do
answer
not.
is no.
wait, what?
Yeah, frogs don't, apparently.
Biology.
Crazy Frog does.
What kind?
Crazy Frog has one.
Oh, yes, he does.
Because, you know, Crazy Frog, the anatomical epiphany
The
of
anatomically
amphibians.
correct frog. No, apparently, frog is much more similar to birds.
They have a cloaca?
Yeah.
Cloaca?
A cloaca, that's it.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. They lay eggs in a body of water like fish do.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Except
everyone
Crazy
was talking
Frog.
about how Plep doesn't wake up early so it doesn't see other people's penises, and then I was like, wait, do even frogs have? I'm sorry, guys.
You know.
No,
those
this
late
is the
night
hard
thoughts.
info that we need on this stream, please.
Needless to say, I think I have officially made the most asexual character in the face of the planet.
Yes.
I don't know, the captain might rival you for that.
Is the captain Kendall?
You don't know.
You don't know. Passive perception check.
Guys, this is our life mission now.
See if Captain's got a dick.
What is this?
Welcome to D&D!
My notes are extensive. There is an answer.
Oh no! Oh, the conversation Milo misses.
No, Milo's here now, apparently.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
So, Carbine continues that, I might find a job here while we wait. I don't know if I want to sit for a few weeks. That might get boring. And I don't know if I want to cross the desert. I don't think sand would be good for my parts.
Gotta think about those parts.
Yeah. Wonder if they have some sort of full body suit. I'd have to find one though. might take a bit. Maybe at the smeltery. That would make sense.
There's a smeltery? Meltus just chimes up.
And he goes, "Oh yes, they have quite a lot of intricate metalwork here as well. Apparently, there's a huge quarry and a mining system under this town as well. Uh, they do a lot of stuff here."
Hmm. Maybe we could get you some upgrades.
Oh, we do have money that we could potentially upgrade myself. I did not think of that.
Did Carbine get a cut?
Oh yeah, everyone got a cut.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm like, he's a
Yep.
person.
Everyone on the crew, everyone except Onion got 1,500 platinum.
Just a Tressum sitting on a bunch of platinum.
Oh, speaking of Onion, Onion was with Sam the whole time. Because I forgot to say where Onion was last session.
Oh crap,
Yeah.
I forgot to give him my food.
Yep.
He's gonna be mad.
Don't grab the onion and not commit.
Yeah.
He gonna be really mad. It's okay. I'll make it up to him.
A few minutes later, and the captain comes down the stairs. Just bright, smiley, as can be. Like nothing happened last night. Sees all of you at the table, goes over to the bar first and orders food, and then comes over, sits down. He just big smile as he digs into his food. Morning all. That was fun last night. Let's do it again. Oh wait. And then he sits back for a moment in his chair. We have to make plans to go to Iron Guard. And then he digs into his food. Amelia looks over. Oh, you're gonna try to do that as soon as you can, huh? Yeah, he replies, yeah, I'm worried Micklock's mad at me. I'll take the punishment if he is.
I have to come with you. I have something I need to talk to him about.
Oh yeah, I think you guys would love Micklock's place. Like, he has a magic shop too. He's a very powerful wizard.
Hmm.
He's also just so intimidating. His eyes are so fierce. I'd be more terrified if he was my height. No, I think I'd be more terrified if he was shorter. Can't tell. And he just stares off
Fear
into
the
the
true beast.
distance,
And
thinking
I'm just
of
gonna
like,
I'm just gonna nudge Amelia and be like, what has that guy seen?
Seen some shit.
she leans over. I have no idea. I've only met Micklock once, and I thought he was pretty cute.
Is Blaze up yet?
Nyx, what are you doing in the room with
Nyx, sorry.
Orlo?
Yeah, I was like, what are they doing?
I'm gonna kind of one eye open to see if he's awake.
He is still sleeping.
Okay.
How do you think you two fell asleep?
Just me on the bed and then maybe him on the bed. Just cuddling.
They are small beds. Unless you bought or got a larger bed one.
You know Nick's dead.
Yeah. Nyx doesn't do a double twin bed.
No.
Ori is pretty big in the bed. Takes up like 3/4 of it.
Is he? Is he big in the bed? So,
Yes, he is like 7 feet tall. He is still asleep.
Nyx is 5, like 2 nothing, so it's fine. It works out.
He's 7'9".
Okay then.
Uh, you wake up and he's still fully clothed. He doesn't wear shoes most of the time. Uh, he has like slip-on shoes that you've seen
Old
him
man
put on.
shoes.
No, like not even that. They're like
Okay.
half the thickness of them, almost to where they're more like socks with a thicker tread on the bottom of them.
Okay.
Just for like if he has to put them on to enter a building,
Mm-hmm.
or like not even most buildings, for like higher end buildings where he would be judged for not wearing shoes.
Okay.
He is just laying in bed, sleeping. He looks comfy.
I'm gonna do like that girl, like the girls in like the 50 era where they quickly pamper themselves and make it look like they didn't like they just slept and they just
Like
wake
they
up and they're
didn't sleep.
beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're perfect looking. Like you know. And then I'm gonna pretend that I'm not like I'm gonna pretend I'm asleep still and like kind of nudge him awake a little bit in my sleep.
Okay. Uh, he, you nudge him, and he slowly, wakes up, lifts his head a bit, looks around, looks down at you, eyes closed, pretending to sleep. Uh, he slowly rolls out of bed, and you feel the whole bed shift, as it resettles, from the weight that he was applying to it. He goes over to a window, opens it, so now the daylight comes into the room.
I'm gonna make it seem like the daylight is disturbing me, and then I wake up from that. Well,
Turns around.
wake up from that.
Oh, sorry. You know me. I like the sun. You sleep well?
Yeah, I slept pretty well.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, I guess we should go downstairs and see if everyone else is up.
Uh, yeah. Are we still on for our plan later today?
Yes, plan. Yes. Yeah. I'm sure it uh won't be a problem.
It won't be a problem for our date.
This man doesn't
They're like-
flirt.
I don't even think he realizes that he's about to have a romantic date. He's just like, yeah, okay.
I literally just feel like a dagger is stabbed into my chest.
How many daggers can fit into your back?
Date Arillo and find out.
He goes over to the door, opens it, ducks out of the room. Or no, he wouldn't duck out of the room. The door would be tall enough here. He walks out of the room, closes it behind him, unless you get out of the bed and like follow after him.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, yeah. He waits for you to come out and then he closes. You head downstairs, smell of food, and incense come to your nose. Gonna sneeze.
Well,
You see everyone else sitting at the table, enjoying breakfast. Yeah, just the morning is yours.
I'll just go and join them at the table
Okay.
with a cup of like coffee or whatever.
Yeah. It's not quite the same as coffee from Samuel, but it's coffee. Not the worst coffee you've had. Slightly cinnamony, whatever reason. Amelia looks over at you, and then looks over at Ori, then looks over at you. Light smile goes across her face as she puts more food in her mouth.
Nyx will like blush and just keep staring down at her coffee and not say anything for once in her life.
Aw.
who flirts with other women to get free rooms can't face the love.
There's a difference between fake love and real love, Plop.
I wouldn't
Carmine
know.
listens into this. What? Yes. I am very curious. What is this love you talk about? What is this fake love you talk about?
Robot that flirts, I would freaking die if I saw the day.
Fake love is what me and Amelia do to get free stuff and get things out of people.
Okay. Fake love is manipulation and deception. Got it.
Yes.
My
Damn.
guy.
Holding nothing back.
I mean, he's a robot. Literally
Yeah.
everything is logic.
So real love is honesty, compassion. What is compassion?
Oh, he's asking the real questions now.
Compassion is when you see a very sick elderly creature of some sort.
Sorry, did you say sick or thick?
Ah, both.
Both.
You know, when you need to put it out of its misery. I was going to say a person,
Oh my god.
but I feel like putting elderly people out of.
You're gonna subconsciously make Carmine think he has to kill the people he loves.
No.
No, he asked what compassion is, so I'm explaining.
Yes, compassion is putting people out of their misery. Love is compassion. Love is putting people out of their misery.
Fucking what is this?
Specifically old people.
He's just gonna be an old people murderer. Murderer to the elderly. This is compassion.
Sick and or thick old people specifically. Don't let Carmine in any hospitals.
Don't let him into the retirement home. Alright, continue.
Yes, Blaze, please continue your description of what real love is.
Good, right?
Did we
Sorry?
kill Blaze?
I think we broke Blaze.
Great week. So this was
You keep cutting out.
that's because I'm away from my mic. Okay. It's I don't know how to explain compassion. It's like I said, you see something you really love and care about and they're suffering, you take them out of their suffering.
How do you take one out of suffering?
Uh You make them either happy or you kill them. It's one or the other.
By that logic, I am perplexed.
Love is perplexing.
Love is perplexing. Very well, I will need more research to be done. And he just stares down at the table, from what you can only assume as thinking, because he doesn't blink. Uh, Mosquito Dorian, what are you guys up to?
Okay, so Mosquito um slowly stumbles out of his room with a suffering from a heavy hangover. Um Makes way down the stairs, almost slipping, but clutching the railing, so goes and gets a coffee and then sits down with everybody and immediately adds rum to the coffee.
Hell yeah. Amelia hands you the bottle. uh Green. You join the table. Everyone says good morning to you. The captain pats you on the shoulder. You drink well, young one. We will drink again. And he looks up into the sky. Uh, uh, no idea what he's looking at, but he seems very virtuous and passionate about drinking.
Mosquitoes looks at the ceiling as well, confused at what he's actually looking at.
There is just
Yeah, okay.
ceiling. About like 10 minutes into eating, uh, a young man comes through the door, uh, uh, seemingly carrying a satchel with a bunch of papers, uh, hanging out of it. Looks around the room, spots you guys at your table, and heads over, rounds the table towards Amelia and hands her a piece of paper. Morning, everyone. I guess. I was told to give this slip to you. It's about your ship. She sits up. Oh, thank you, sir. Um, bye. And she just says bye, and then he's like, "Oh, good day." Heads over to the bar, hands a couple more papers over to the current bartender, and then leaves. Amelia watches him his whole time he's in there, and then she looks down at the paper, opens it up. Ah, rats. Fine, I guess we have to stay here a while. And she points to Nyx. This is because of your submarine. I'm
Are we
blaming
getting
it now. Well, we're staying here for like it says 4 weeks minimum. So, and she throws the paper down for anyone to grab. Make yourselves comfy here, cause or not, like we can steal a boat if we want to. And she covers her mouth as she says that. Or like we can get jobs, or something while we wait, or just I. And she hushes. I doubt we really have to get jobs, but if you want to be busy, like go for it. Uh, we have tons of money that we don't really need to work. Yeah, like hell, head off to any of the other towns after we're you finished what you are doing here. Like, we got plenty of time now. You can travel to, oh, what was it? Or how long does it get to Irongard? Ori goes, I don't know, by like horse, a day, day and a half at most. On foot, it's like 3 days, 4 days if the weather stays calm. Sometimes sandstorms happen, and there are just a bunch of creatures in the desert that are not pleasant to deal with. God, I hope they took care of all of the large creatures. Those are nightmarish. Um, yeah,
Just
main,
like,
yeah, main's Iron Guard, day and a half, 3 days, 4 days, maybe. Uh, if you went straight to Splinthorn is like dead east of us. Probably 3 days on foot as well. I guess it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like a triangle, I'd say. But if you went all across the desert to Burning Brand, that's going to take us like a week to get there. There's no, as far as I know, there's no teleportation circles, at least for like common people to use. Uh, so yeah, take like a week to get to Burning Brand, and that's like half of your trip, half of the stay here, if it only takes 4 weeks. It could take longer if there are any problems. For whatever reason, if you want to go to the mountains, that's like just to the west of us. It's like a day at most to get to the base of it. I don't know, like, there's tons of stuff to do here. Amelia replies, well, yeah, I could stay here for a bit. I may want to go to the inner city and check out the universities there
There's a
because,
university?
girl, there are so many universities there. Half the city is like university central with all kinds of different learning opportunity things. Like, not even just shipbuilding. There's docks and stuff there, but a lot of people go there for uh learning opportunities. Like, I think they have like one of the highest uh teacher recommendations there. Some of the smartest people, I guess, on the West Ocean. But that's not why I want to go. I want to go because of all of the hot students. Like,
Mm.
why would I want to learn anything? I can teach biology.
And I can bag a Smartie.
I can pretend to be a tutor and then take him back to a tavern or something.
we could kidnap him like a certain someone. I'm sorry.
I didn't kidnap anyone.
Speaking of,
proof.
Chris comes down the stairs. It seems fully dressed, ready to go. Comes down the stairs with like his backpack on and stuff. Sits down at the table. Oh, morning, everyone. Sorry, were you supposed to wake up earlier? I kind of just kept sleeping. The captain goes, no, that's fine, Chris. So how about a 3-day trip across the desert? Chris's eyes just widen. I've never been to a desert before. I've heard about them. It's like beaches, except no water. Sure? And Captain just goes, "Atta boy, let's get out there."
Can we go tomorrow? I have an important. I mean,
Yeah,
there's things I want to do here today.
the captain goes, "Yeah, I mean, if you want to go tomorrow, God, what am I gonna do for a whole day then? I don't know."
Sure, you'll figure it out, Captain. Just think of it this way: one day longer before your punishment.
True. I wonder if there are any fighting rings in town. Or he just seriously looks at the table, gently slams his fist down. Where are the fighting rings in Red Swords? Why is this town called something with an S on the end of it? It's so weird. Or he goes, because the Red Swords are the name of the clan that started the anyway. Why do you want to go to fighting range, Captain? No, Captain just replies, because boredom and betting. Betting.
Awesome.
I thought he said betting as in like betting people. I'm
Yes,
like, whoa.
betting. He beds the winners. No, betting is his finishing move.
Well, if that's his finishing move, that's kind of sad. If he's only betting them.
Ori just replies, I mean, I think there's one somewhere. You'll have to give me like a little bit. They might have changed places. I think you could
like
just
only the most legal establishments
yeah.
needing to change locations. Oh, that thing go.
Captain just goes, is there anything else anyone else wants to do or has to do before we leave?
I'm pretty good.
Well, we need
Lem,
My
to
question
Lem, is
is,
there any place we need to go for you?
I was
know
just
you.
about to ask, is like, does anyone notice if Plep is even at the table?
Oh wait.
Did you sneak off?
I wouldn't say sneak, but I probably just wandered off at some point.
Okay.
You people are boring.
He's got his own agenda.
Yeah, where would you have gone?
Probably out on the main streets, looking at the posters in particular.
Okay. You see a couple of posters. Some for like criminals. There are a few for like missing persons things. There's 3 for what look like local criminals that some say grave robber, one says breaking and entering, another is arson.
Any posters in particular that would be of concern to me?
You see a poster with it says missing pet, and it is a poorly drawn frog. If you like squinted, it could look like you, but the colors are wrong. It's red skin and green skin. Slightly smaller eyes as well. Hi, Rogue. Am I being too loud? And it doesn't look like a grun. It looks like a frog.
I'll leave it be then.
Yeah. But there is a reward listed on the bottom that says 10,000 gold.
Dang. We should find that frog.
And it does say the name of who listed it. Which you do recognize.
Then probably just based on the name on the poster, I'd probably like tear it down and like stuff it in my vest. Like not
Are you doing that stealthily?
not really. Also, the paper would be too big to really hide in the vest that I wear. It's kind of just a big crumpled
Yeah.
up piece of paper just sticking out like the armhole in the bottom.
Okay. You see, well, where do you go after that? Do you just continue walking?
I make my way to like the market area.
Okay.
I'm still in my shabby clothes as well, I guess.
Yeah. Uh, Heading towards the market area, you see a couple people going about their day. You find a couple stalls, you find a blacksmith, uh, a store, built into like the side of a small, uh, well, slightly small, large cluster, almost building size, cluster that looks like protruding rock that came out of the ground. Lots of smoke and stuff coming out of holes that were made through it. On the front it says Harinson's anvil. And you hear metal being smacked on by a hammer inside.
Like wander my way in to see if they have anything that piques my interest.
You see a small counter on the front, all made out of stone. Like any part where it looks like furniture, it's all stone that came from the ground. Uh, slightly weird looking stone. Make a either perception or investigation, your choice. If you like, get really close investigation.
What's better? They're the exact same, so. Well, that's a nat 1, so that's a 5.
5. You see, the stone is like bumpy, like it was, uh, like it was naturally formed, but it wouldn't naturally form in this shape. You know that. You look up to the counter that's there. Behind it is a male dwarf, slightly tall, for a dwarf, straight blonde hair, brown eyes, thin beard, that hangs very low, that's tied in ribbons to keep it contained, wearing stained blue clothing. He looks at you. Hello, little one. What can... Well, I say little. Well, what can we do for
Like,
you?
still
Well,
smaller.
yeah, it's still a little smaller, yeah. Welcome to Harrenson's Anvil. We've got stuff. Sorry, I'm not sure if you'd be able to carry most of the stuff we craft. You here for someone else? Maybe?
Looking. And Plep has ways to carry things.
Yeah, right. I shouldn't judge. Have a look around. Let me know if you need anything. It's just early morning here. Most people head to the docks before anything here. Sits back down on a small stool behind the counter and takes a large sip of his coffee. You look inside, and there is just manners of hammers, like war hammers, uh, suits of heavy armor, medium armor, not a lot of things with like intricate detail on leather crafting type things. It's all mainly metal crafted things here. You look off to the back and there is like the forge where they're working. The forge looks weird. It uh it looks like the flames coming out of it are low, but you can feel the heat as you get closer and closer to it. You can't get 20 feet towards it. Wait, you can't get more or less than 20 feet to it, but it is hot back there. You see two other dwarves working back there. Oh, sorry, one dwarf and one gnome. They seem to be crafting something. You see one of them at the anvil hammering away, and you see the other is working on a design of some kind back on a bench. And all of the furniture stuff and shelving back there is made from the same stone that the rest of the place is made out of. You see some shields on the wall and stuff. You see just a whole thing of scrap metal off to the side.
Is there any of the weapons or anything that like stand out from the others, or?
You can go over and check if you'd like.
Sure. That'd be
Either investigation or arcana if you would like.
still the exact same. That is a 17.
17. You see a you see a couple different weapons or hammers and such. One of them being more of a mace than anything. It's small. Uh it has a slight semblance of magic to it. You can go to pick it up if you'd like.
Or let's see what kind of damage the frog can do while they're unsupervised.
You pick it up and it's pretty light. Not too heavy for you. You read the tag, and for you the player, it says enhances user with +5 speed and +1 to damage and attack rolls.
Is it maybe a simple weapon? I can't remember.
I believe it is. Notes. Help me. A mace is a simple weapon.
Okay. Is any of you said there were shields as well, yeah?
Yes.
Are they just pretty like standard shields, or do any of them seem
There's
magical?
a couple tower shields. One of them seems to be a shield, maybe like half your size, maybe a little bigger. Maybe like foot and a half ish. Uh, It has some form of magic on it. You go over and read the tag. The tag says Shield of Absorption. You read it, it says, what's it called? You can activate it as a reaction whenever you take a specific type of magical damage. You gain resistance to that damage for until the start of your next turn.
What's the price tag on that shield?
It says 240 gold.
What does my wallet say?
Well, I mean, we have the fucking 100 and... Wait, it was 240
gold.
So I can just outright just buy the shield.
Yeah.
So that leaves me with 5 gold. And the mace was +5 to speed, +1 to attack.
Attack and damage rolls, yeah.
Excuse me.
The shield. No, my hands have. Absorption. And what's the price tag on the mace?
The mace says 150 gold.
Comes the money maths. Platinum is 100 gold pieces or 50?
Platinum is 10 gold equals 1 platinum.
Oh. That would be...
No, you were thinking of Electrum.
And I doubt we're going to be
Yeah,
dealing with Electrum.
Oh, I'm not that mean.
Hope you're good at math, suckers.
Yeah.
That would be 10. So it was 100 and what, sorry?
150.
So that'd be 15 platinum pieces.
Yes.
Get the mace, just because that ups my speed, so I'm kind of more in line with everybody else. So is the mace of what?
It doesn't have a name.
Oh.
It
So +5 to speed.
it on the tag it says heavy mace, but it is not heavy. It's maybe 3 pounds.
Hey, so Posh is gonna walk out of this place absolutely decked.
You come out full plate mail.
Right?
Come back to the tavern, just like, hello.
Just little baby paladin baby. Okay, so I have some math to do. And someone else can do some stuff while I'm doing my maths.
Yeah, who would like to go next? Who would like to do what on their day off? We'll say.
I have a date.
You have a date.
I have a date.
I might just go shopping around or just looking around
Okay.
the town.
Who would like to go first?
I'm gonna message Amelia to help me go get ready for my date.
Okay. Amelia winks at you and says, "Nix, would you help me pick out an outfit for today? I think I'm gonna go try to find somewhere to shop, but I don't want to look too pricey, we'll say. Come help me pick an outfit."
Yeah, sure, no problem. Alright, I'll be back down in a few minutes and then we can go on our date if you have anything planned. This might give you the time
I'm
to.
thinking of a few places I could show you around town. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, go take your time. We have all day. Amelia rushes up with you. She looks very giddy. You go to the room she bought, and you spend the time in there chatting and getting ready.
I
Uh,
show her all my clothing options.
and she pulls out all of her clothing options. It's a lot more than what you have. And she goes, "Okay, we can do something with this. I don't know if I'm sober enough for this, but we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You'll do great. I believe in you." Melitus, what type of stuff are you looking for?
Uh, maybe like I kind of just want to like walk around like a market where like people are like playing music, like just like a quad sort of style thing,
Yeah, sure.
if there is one.
Oh yeah, there's tons of places. Uh, you head out and make your way to one of the many squares that are around here. You find one not too far from the inn. Uh, there's like live music playing off in a corner, a band of bards playing away, a small group of people around them clapping and dancing along, a few market stalls here and there. Uh, let's make a perception check, we'll say.
What's my perception again? I'm trying to find it.
Wisdom. Yours is a +1.
Hey, is that intelligence?
No wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
Sorry,
Yeah,
the best thing I could have
just
given
class
you.
one.
Flat what?
Oh, that's a nine, so 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh you see uh a small tent that seems to be set up on the stone pathway that has books laid out. Some in like tall stacks laid on top of each other, others in small groups that seem to be organized. Not sure exactly how. Uh, there is a female dwarf sitting on the ground, long gray hair, soft eyes. Uh, she wears like uh short or just past her knees skirt like dress. Uh, you can see a small uh tattoo of some or marking of some kind on her leg. Uh, she wears like she has this pewter color amulet around her neck. Uh, she looks around the marketplace, the head slightly weaving to the sound of the music as it plays. Look over at you, uh, glancing over to her. Ah, hello, sir. Need any books?
What a delightful day it is, isn't it?
Oh, that it is. Uh, what can I do for you? Do you read at all?
Oh, yes. I like to read. Did you have anything in particular like that? I'm not very good at choosing what I like to read. I sometimes need help doing that.
Oh,
Do you have any can you help
it's
me?
it's not a problem. Uh, let's see. Do you like love stories? Do you like poetry? Uh, what languages do you speak? That might narrow it down.
Infernal.
Speak the devil's tongue. No.
Town we're racist.
Speak for the devil.
She just immediately turns into this hardcore staring woman. No.
Weston.
Trying to find my languages. I think I just speak Common and Infernal.
Okay.
Yeah, Common and Infernal.
Okay. Roll me a D100, please.
How do I do that?
Okay, so you should have two D10 looking dice.
Oh, the one with the double digits on it?
Yeah. So you're
Okay,
gonna roll both of them.
Okay.
The regular D10 is the ones column. The one with the tens digits is the tens column.
Okay. So sorry. The one with the one digit is the tens column?
Is the singles column.
So say if you rolled
Yeah.
on one dice, it says 20, and the other one says 3. You rolled a 23.
Yes.
Trying to figure out.
So what numbers did you roll on each die?
I can't. There's no dash underneath it. I don't know if it's a 90 or a 60.
All of the on one side, all of them
It's
are
a 60.
evens. On the others are odds.
I rolled a 60 and a 4.
Then you
Okay,
rolled
so
64.
64.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see. He reaches over. Why are they all like, I rolled myself and the one said like rogues evening, and then the one that she grabs you is called the assassin's textbook.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's a let's see. It's a large book, probably like somewhere between 500 ish pages. Uh, illustrated in gold lettering on the top of this dark red, almost like it's blood stained book. She goes, I like this one. It took me quite a long time. My eyesight's not great anymore. But it was good. And she hands it over to you. Uh, to look at. You flip through a couple pages, and it seems to be the memoirs and firsthand experiences of assassin,
Oh.
or what they call themselves as an assassin. Like you can read the name, the word assassin on like every other page as they refer to themselves. You look through it and like it says killing this person in this time, in this place type thing. Vastly
Like a
like
logbook?
almost like a
Assassin's Creed
logbook,
memoir.
a
Killed this
memoir.
day with Sunny. Felt good.
Yeah,
Dummy's Guide to Killing People.
yeah. It
Uh,
it's very
Oh,
unique.
it is. It is kind of unique.
She's
Do you
just
recognize
smiling the whole time to
Do you
you.
recognize the names of anybody in this book?
Oh, not particularly. I don't.
Okay.
I don't remember most people's names, to be completely honest with you.
I feel like if you
Probably a
did,
good
you might
thing.
be a little more concerned that someone's doing this around your home.
Eh,
How'd you come to get this book?
well, most books I just find lying around. Uh,
Are they Treatos? Sorry.
Have a Trito.
Have a Treato. I get them off dead people.
It's like that grandma that put sunflower seeds in a freaking soldier's pocket, so when he died,
Oh
sunflowers would
God.
grow out of his dead body.
Yeah.
Freaking Russian or Ukrainian grandmas, don't fuck with them.
No. She continues. Some people just give me old books, or I buy them from other stores, and then when I'm done with them, I sell them so I don't have to clutter my own house.
Oh.
But I find a lot of books around town too, she says.
That is quite interesting. Do you have any other books?
I've got plenty. She reaches over, roll me another D100.
Another assassin's memoir.
Cannibal cookbook.
Hey, you, Rosie?
76.
76. She hands you a yellowed vellum binding book. It holds like very dark dark treated pages. It's really thick. There's like it's printed on very thick, heavy paper. She says, I liked this one. This one had a lot of characters in it. Let me just read you this description, because this is hilarious. Contains the last known work of acclaimed composer Joan Harkness. Harkness was commissioned by an unknown benefactor to create his masterwork. He fell into a deep despair and locked himself away for work. After months of silence, his sister had forced their way into his house. They found blots and notes scratched across the walls, and Joan, emaciated and huddling in a corner, trying to carve more tiny notes into the corner of the room. He was committed to an asylum, dying shortly after. While clearing out his house, the sister found his binding full of notes, blots, and scribbles. The binding was sold shortly after, though neither sister would remember. Though neither sister would remember agreeing to sell it or who bought it, the binding was thought lost for decades. Until the Duke of North Venecatia held a summer gala for 300 guests. Officials later found all attendees and staff in the bathroom dead, torn apart by one another. The binding was left open on the stage. Opening or reading the book has no effect, but playing any of the music causes madness for everyone in range.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. She loved this book.
Yeah, and she said she loved it. It had so many characters. And she
I hope
just
she didn't read
smiles.
it out loud.
Or played the music.
Oh yeah, that's the music we were worried about.
You can read it just fine, just don't learn how to read it.
Don't learn how to play it.
Give it to Buck, we'll make a music
I'm kind of
box.
just gonna give like a that awkward smile you give to like
Old people.
older
And she's
people.
just sitting there smiling like, that one was good. I liked the metaphor on page 75. Are there any other books you may like? I have plenty. And she reaches over and goes through a stack. She says, on second thought, maybe that one's not good. And she puts that one to the side.
What's that one?
This one is broken.
What do you mean broken?
Make an insight
Surely it
check.
can be mended.
Make an insight check for me.
Okay.
Oh shit. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm doing an insight check. Where is my... Where's my sheet? Insight is wisdom plus 1. I got a 15.
15.
I want a cursed book. Gimme.
You already have one.
And she goes, well, it's not complete. I wasn't sure if I wanted to sell it or not because most people end up leaving it wherever I end up going to look for books. She reluctantly hands it over to you. It's thick black leathered book. It doesn't quite feel like regular leather.
Twilight New Dawn. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just Twilight New Dawn.
I read that book, man. That's a lot of pages.
I didn't make it through the second book.
I didn't even try the first one.
I had to in grade 7. God, that was awful.
That is unfortunate.
There's no title on it. There's no imprinting on any of the front cover or the back or even the spine. You open it up and make an intelligence check.
Oh god, I have bad intelligence. Actually, it's a 0, so haha. It's not as bad as it was. Oh god, that's a nat 1.
Yeah.
This book is,
It's a book.
It's a book.
yeah, you're not exactly sure to understand any of the markings inside of it. Some parts seem like regular common, some parts seem like infernal, but the letters keep switching. Whenever you try to read it, it's not like the letters are moving on the page. Just it's like an extreme form of dyslexia when you look at it.
Ah.
Of not entirely sure what it's about, but it seems interesting. As opposed to like all of the other books you've been showed before.
Going off of theme of what I've had presented to me so far, it might be a dark themed book.
Between 2 books that if Plep ever got his hands on, the world would probably explode.
Do you know? Can you tell me what this is about?
Well, from when I tried to read it, it was some type of cookbook.
A cookbook, really?
Yeah, but the ingredients were really hard to come by. And I don't leave town much, or even really my own district in the city. But whenever somebody came to try to buy it and use it, I always found it like close by after. And I
Did they
never saw the
disappear?
people again.
Oh god.
The
It's a Necronomicon. That's really interesting. I'm curious. But the last time I got in that one was curious. I almost died. So,
Pretty much
I do
par
have
for the course.
I do have a chef on my ship that maybe he could figure it out.
Oh
What do you
god.
think?
If you orphan that flame cat.
The only
not
one
a
that'll be
good-
happy is Dorian.
Dorian gets the cat.
She goes, I think a cook would be really good at using this cookbook. That's what cooks are
You-
for.
But you said that people tend to disappear right after reading it.
Well, I don't know what happened to the people, but the book always came back. I've made 15 silver off of this book.
Maybe I'll leave that one be for now.
Well, I'll be here, and so long as nobody tries to take it again, and, well, if it comes back, I don't know what happened to the people. Maybe they didn't want it.
Maybe. But who wouldn't want to come back and see a lovely lady like yourself?
Oh, you stop trying to get free books out of me. I understand you
Oh.
youngins. Ah, fine,
Oh.
take it.
I
Why
paid
not?
5 silver
Wait.
pieces.
She's giving me the cursed book
Yes, please,
For free?
take.
for free?
Get the fuck out of my house!
She tries to whisper, but she can't whisper very well. I've tried selling this book 3 times, and it kept coming back. Maybe if I don't sell it, it'll find its new home.
Okay.
Please, take. It's all yours, dearie. Thank you for stopping and talking. It's been a couple days since anyone's really come to look at a book anyway. And I don't need the money. I live in comfortable abodes. I just do this for meeting the people.
Are you?
Tears.
Dear, I can't just leave you. This is a big gesture, ma'am.
Oh, it's not at all. It's a
Not
book.
at all.
Books are meant to be read and shared between everyone.
Okay, but I don't think I'm gonna read it until I get a little better info on it, though.
Go right ahead. It's yours now. Take.
Okay.
Just like 30 sessions down the way, you meet this woman again and she turns into some hag.
God.
Keeping
Hey, Petal. How
I've
you doing,
listened.
Petal?
I've listened to you this entire session.
Oh God,
No.
I'm gonna die. I'm in danger.
She just smiles and gives you a
Life's no
little
fun without
baggie for
first
the
items.
book. I saved
Uh,
5 silver and got my
I
own
saved-
bag.
got my own book. Don't ask what it's about.
Let's just go up to next. I got this one for free. Take that.
It starts glowing from the bag and then explodes.
It's just like, no, I won't kill them.
Maybe.
I don't care how much you
Maybe
promise their
Gale.
flesh will be delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take it. You're so sweet. Could I ask what necklace you're wearing there? Where'd you get it?
Oh, my necklace? Oh, this old thing, I think it's just a rock. My second husband gave it to me. It was very nice. And then he disappeared. I don't
You
think
read the
about it
book?
too much. Oh
You read
no,
the
I got
book?
this book fallen after him, dearie. It's just a pewter stone. I think it's pewter. It looks pewter. And she pulls it up. It's on a long chain. She goes, "That's pewter. I think. I know books and soups, not not rocks.
Have you read any books about identifying rocks? That would help
Oh,
out here.
I should look for one.
Maybe you'll find out some more info about your own necklace.
Maybe.
Could I do an investigation check?
On?
The necklace.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I have no investigation skills. Nat 20, baby. Come on, please.
It is just a pewter rock.
Oh, I got a 9.
The chain,
It
on
does-
the other hand, no.
Oh, what?
No, it's just a silver chain. It does
Okay.
look untarnished though, so she keeps it very clean. But
We must-
it doesn't seem magical in any way.
Okay. I'm gonna look. Can I see one more book?
Yeah, sure. Roll another
I'm
D100,
just curious.
baby.
I'm just curious at this point. 43.
So close to 42. 43. This one, it is a white bound, uh, almost like cardstock paper, hardcover, large black lettering titled Abomination on it.
They get my biography.
It discusses the theory of the world is extremely rigid and peaked, almost like if you zoom in very if you zoom into the edge of a bowling, or to the surface of a bowling ball, it actually looks like extremely wavy and bumpy, and it discusses a theory of a demigod monster called an abomination, and anyone who has ever done a ritual to attempt to summon it has vanished without a trace. The entire book seems more like theory and discussing the versions of the different trials that people have done to summon it, and then just missing person reports at the end of it.
Okay. That's interesting. Thank you so much for your time. I didn't get your name.
Oh, I am Gallia. I live here. This is my home. Uh,
The street?
well, no, I live off in one of the buildings back there, and she motions behind you. But I sometimes like sleeping in my tent here. It's cozy. The house can be a bit empty sometimes. I try to keep it clean, but maybe too clean sometimes. Maybe I should keep it cluttered more.
Yeah. It's too clean. It's not homey enough. I
Yeah.
understand that. Well, Galia?
Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Galil? Galil? Gali?
Callie?
Glali.
Glali?
Yeah. I have such a hard time.
Glalie.
Glalie. Thank you.
Uh,
I
it was very
am the
nice.
extreme dyslexia.
It was very nice to meet you, Glalie.
Yeah, you as
Uh,
well,
and
dearie.
thank you for your very nice gesture.
Of course, anytime. I'm here daily, except Wednesdays.
Oh no, what's Wednesdays?
Soup day.
Of course,
I
you
was
can't
say,
miss
do you
soup.
wear pink on Wednesdays?
Is it the soup kitchen?
She just says
Where's
out loud,
Rod?
"I despise pink," randomly.
My girl.
Well, maybe I will see you again, but if not, thank you so much.
Thank
My
you.
name's Melitus, but
Oh,
you can
don't
call
go,
me Mel.
don't go giving out your name, dearie. You never know what creatures are around. And she quick glances off to each side, like she's threatened in some way.
Oh,
As well
You
as
never know when
she
there's a
she
fae about.
said her name plainly out loud. Like
they said her name too, but she.
Who's to say it's her real name, though?
Oh, true.
That's why you
Well,
always collect the names of your enemies.
Yep.
Because if you ever come by a fae,
just gonna make a note here.
oh no.
what? Never give.
Hold them name. Remember 40 sessions later.
Yep.
Oh god. Okay.
Get fucked
Bye.
up.
Good night, goodbye. Oh wait, it's morning still. Have a good day.
You too.
It's
Bye.
morning.
It's probably close to like 11 by now.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep wandering around. Not really looking
Yeah.
for too much.
Let's see. You find another tavern. Find you find like a bunch of other stores, stalls, kinds of things. Nothing really jumping out at you, but seeing the town itself is unique in a way you haven't seen before. People seem to be working together. Almost makes it seem a little reminiscent of your younger days. Uh, Despite what you've gone through, the town seems to be doing its best to make its way through the day, and also not slowing down in the process of the hard work that they're doing.
Okay. Do I notice like any like thing off as in
Make
like
a
is it like
perception check. Yeah.
cuz I just want to know like if you know what I mean like
Yeah.
are they working hard as if they're scared if they don't work hard?
Okay.
Where'd my D20 go? Oh, it's still in my yarn bowl. That's funny. Okay. And perception's wisdom.
Yep.
Even your
That's a +1, so that is 13.
13. You notice you make your way down to one almost the dock area. You see some people moving some cargo up a street. And you see a couple of them like a little stressed, a little not as calm as the rest of the people in the same area. They seem to be like trying to rush as best they can, but they're also struggling with pushing this massive cart uphill. You see a dwarf uh, walking beside it and go, come on, we gotta hurry. This we gotta make up there. Come on, we gotta. Jeez, move over. Let me help. He goes over and starts pushing along. It helps a little, but the rest of them seem a little weathered. like they've been working most of the night.
Do I know what's in the thing that they're pushing?
You see a bunch of barrels. It seems to be, I would say, how close do you get?
I'd say like 10 feet away.
10 feet away as they're passing? Okay. Yeah, you quickly look at like the name or the label on one of the barrels, and it says oh, what was, shoot, I was looking at it earlier. Not the name of it. Where was it? It says different. That's why I'm. It says pet petralis wine. Uh,
I'm
make
gonna.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I would say if you want to like try to know if you've heard of it before, make a history check.
Oh, that's a 5.
5, no, you never heard of this stuff.
I'm gonna go offer to help.
Okay, what would you like to say?
It's a bunch of dwarves.
Yes, all dwarves here.
Um. Uh. Hey, do you need a hand?
The one that started helping him push up the hill, he turns to look at you. What do you want?
Do you need a hand pushing that cart? Your men look a little tired.
Make a persuasion check.
Is persuasion charisma?
Yes.
It is.
Yes, finally.
Finally, something I'm good at.
14.
Paladin
Oh
powers
yeah,
activate.
that is a 21.
Nice. It's a good roll.
I got a
Looks.
+7.
He looks at the rest of his crew there and goes, "I'll go on and lend us a hand. Thank you. Gotta get around the corner and down the street." And you start helping. You
Okay.
push for, with you pushing, make a strength check. What's your regular strength? Oh, your strength is like huge.
Insane.
Yeah. You lend a hand and like you don't even need to make a check. You
Oh,
immediately start helping them. You help, and it probably takes like a half hour to actually get this thing to where it's going. And you take it to a street that you haven't been on before. It is extremely well lit. Almost like there's extra light sources on this street that just makes everything brighter. Everything looks cleaner on this. It's definitely higher class than what you were at before. You see people in like a couple women in dresses, uh a couple all of the men are wearing either suits or uh extremely well-fitted armor that looks pristine, like they've never been in battle, but they're trying to look good for image wise. Uh as well as you see a couple what look to be female dwarves uh also wearing extremely well-fitted armor, but heavy armor, as they're trying to look more accustomed to fighting than some of the men are. And you help push this cart into a almost like a small warehouse type building. You push it to the gate there. A couple of the guardsmen there look at you. They take the papers that the dwarf you talked to gave them. They look over the papers, look at each one of you. One of the guardsmen goes around the cart, lifts one of the lids of a barrel and closes it back up. Nods and motions for you guys to be able to go inside. Do you go in with them?
Sure.
Sure. You go inside, and this place is filled with what looks like food, other like material goods of wealth, just a large section of artwork and statues of some kind, and just a large section of more barrels like this. They start to unload these barrels and organize them off to the side. The dwarf that comes that you were talking to says, "Thank you. Would have taken us twice as long to get the cart up here." Reaches over to shake your hand.
I'm gonna hold my hand out.
He takes it firmly.
I'm gonna squeeze harder.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled really low.
I got a 20.
Oh yeah, he didn't make it. He grits his teeth at you. Thank you very much. And
What is this place?
This is the Lord's warehouse, the Lord of the City's warehouse.
What's his name again?
Kadu.
I'm just asking as if Kadu.
Kadu.
Oh, Kadu.
But you don't know the Lord's name here? Out of towner. But I should have guessed that. Not many people of your stature here. At least not wearing armor like that.
Being born and used.
He goes, don't worry about it. I'm sure nobody would really mind you helping us out. And he takes his hand away from yours, and you feel something in your hand. You look at it right away.
I'm gonna kind of like sneakily look at it.
It is a small bag. Not exactly sure what's in it, unless you look.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at the bag.
It is it has about 5 silver, and a small gem inside it. Not exactly sure what kind of gem.
So I got 5 silver.
Yep.
You got all the pieces back.
You got all your money back.
Yeah, all
You got
my
some
money.
of your money back.
All of my money, yeah, all that platinum I spent.
Yeah.
What did you
Silver.
buy again?
Huh?
So
What did you buy again?
Ring of Restoration.
Ah, right.
So now I have 6 pieces of silver. Yeah. And a random gem.
sucker.
Question. I don't know anything about like the name of this book that I have.
Yes. Ooh, yes. What
Cause
should?
I got a nat 1 on knowing what this book is about, so
Hold on. Let me.
I just have it written as mysterious book from Galeli in quotation marks, because I don't know if that's her real name or not.
All you need to know.
Oh, what should I? Yeah, what should I tell you? It's called. Yeah,
I could always
just
just try and find someone else to tell me what it is.
yeah, you could.
Mysterious Black Tome.
You could just title it Cookbook from Galeli.
Cookbook.
Mm-mm.
Cookbook.
Innocent.
I'm putting cookbook in quotations because I don't trust it. Don't trust it, and I don't trust you.
Whatever could you mean?
God that controls this world. Whatever could you mean? I'm here to hurt you.
Do I know what gem it is?
If you like take it out and look at it, sure.
Oh, I'm not gonna look at it
Okay.
right now while I'm in this place.
Yeah, tuck it away into a pocket. And he goes,
Yeah.
well, I don't really have anything else to say to you, but thank you. Gonna be in town long?
Oh, a little bit.
Okay, well, and at that point he starts like helping to motion the cart outside of the storehouse. The guards open the gate to it and stuff. And you look up the path now, and you see a large manor. Not so much a castle or a fortress, just large house-like manor. Very well kept lawn, and like this is the first real grass that you've seen in the city. It's been very stone like workings of art here. This almost looks like Victorian era meadow building architecture. Very clean, very well kept. Just too fancy for this town.
I'm kind of just gonna like look at it and kind of like sneer, like kind of just like like I don't like that, and I'm just gonna like head out the same way I came to kind of
And
like
he looks at you and notices your face, and after after you pass the threshold for where this place's entry was, he goes, yeah, we're not biggest fans the workplace either, but it pays enough, especially for what we're transporting. That wine, God, I'd love to get a cup of that stuff, but yeah, maybe
I
tonight. We'll see.
I know the type, unfortunately.
Well, it's a place.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna like keep walking, like just not
Yeah.
like
And
mention it.
he continues. Anyway, thank you for the help. Where are you staying? Can I buy you a drink?
I think a bunch of my friends were staying at a tavern, Gypsy.
Oh, the Gypsy's Inn. Perfect. Love the place. Uh, how about I head over there tonight and buy you a drink.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, but I'd love the company.
Sure. Very
As if
least.
Amelia's not gonna dig her claws
Not
into
that type of company.
He blushes.
Oh God.
uh, he
It's always
goes,
nice to meet get to know some locals.
that was
It's
nice.
never been determined what orientation Melitus is.
Hey.
Fun.
He hands out his arm again to give you a shake. Forgot to introduce myself. Braun.
Nice to meet you, Braun.
Pleasure as always.
Yeah.
Well, that's the last I have to transport things uphill today, so thank you very much. You need anything for help if you're new in town?
Uh, I don't know. To be honest, we just got here, so we're kind of still orienting ourselves as to what we want to do. I've just been kind of wandering.
Fair enough. Well, you need anything? I'll probably be down by the docks if anything bad happens, I guess.
Okay. Well, let's hope nothing bad happens, but I'll see. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Yeah,
And
I'll
I'll
see
see you
you.
tonight.
See you tonight after work hours.
Good
And
luck.
he heads off the dock. What did you say? Good luck?
Yeah. Just walk away.
It cut off, and my hearing was bad, so I thought you got
I
cut
said
off
good F.
saying "I love."
Oh.
I love you.
I love you. Yeah. So
Wow,
I
that's
think
a terrible first impression.
I'm probably just gonna head back towards like the tavern way,
Okay.
and we can go. I'm anxious to see the date if we have time still.
Now that's where we're on session here. I'm kidding, Blaze. I wouldn't do that to you. Blaze just texted me. Date
He's like,
time, lol.
I just thought she was like the whole time I'm doing my things. She's like, can you make it her pick
I
it up
paint-
here?
No, I painted a birdhouse the whole time. You
Yeah,
did
Oh.
she
all your
came
thing.
into my room and showed me the birdhouse she painted.
I gave up on the knot of my yarn. It only tried for like 3 hours, and then I just cut it off. I'm like, no.
I also stole the cat, but she's now back in the background.
Yeah, she came back into the let's see. So, Nyx, you and Amelia spent the better part of an hour getting ready. What has your brilliant minds come up with for your date?
So I'm gonna pull out in like, what kind of outfit is my profile picture wearing here? 1 second. 1 second. No, I'm wearing like a cute little like sundress, like very girly compared to my normal sexy attire that I normally have on. It's more like cute feminine side. So it's like a little sundress. And then we did my hair up in like the two little buns on the top and then
Okay,
like
yeah.
my hair down. So it's like braided buns and then long still.
Okay.
Just little buns around my ears. Like my little horns.
Hmm.
And made sure everything was nice and clean looking and headed downstairs.
Okay. You head downstairs and Ori is sitting at the table talking with Carbine and the captain. The captain is like slightly enthusiastic about something. You get down the table and goes, but Ori, if I run across the desert carrying all of them, we'll get there in a day. Ori goes, you can't run for that long, and you can't carry all of them for that long. Carbine nods his head. He's right, Captain. You'd fall over. I know you can run really fast, but sand is slippery. Captain just goes, what would you know? You can't. You have trouble keeping balance on the ship in general.
Hey, no need to be mean just because they told you you can't run that far.
I can run that far, Nix, but I could do it. They're just killjoys. He pouts a little bit. Amelia walks over, smacks him on the head. You're not running that far. And you're not carrying all of them either. How are you gonna hold on to all of them? And Captain just holds his finger up. Shit, I didn't think about that. Fine. He continues eating more food that is not breakfast food. But it is just more food. He seems to have just kept eating. There are a bunch of different plates that have been emptied just on the table, filling it up. Mellitus, you get back. Plep, would you have come back, Plep?
After a while.
Yeah. Dorian and Mosquitoes, I'm not sure what you guys have been doing.
Well, they're just having a hangover party in the corner, I guess.
Yeah.
We've been drinking this entire time.
Whole time, baby. What round
Day
of
2.
drinks are you on?
Can't have a hangover if you never sober up, bitches.
I'd say it's about the 7th by now.
7th, yeah. You guys are having a good time. Probably one of the gypsy fortune tellers came over and like tried to give you guys a reading, but then they noticed just how drunk you were and were like, these
Probably
guys
won't
know
remember.
their future. I don't need to tell them, and walked away.
We make our own destiny.
Yeah. Nix, you come down the stairs, your beautiful attire, dressed as gorgeously as you needed, ready to head out. Ori turns to look at you and goes, I see why it took so long.
I needed to fix my hair.
It wasn't just your hair that you fixed. That is a very nice outfit.
Nyx is just gonna blush. Oh, this old thing? It's nothing.
It is 100% Amelia's clothing.
That's why I said it's old.
Amelia just looks at Hugh, nods, proud of herself, takes the captain's mug off the table and drinks from it. The captain just looks like, sad puppy, you stole my cup. Captain looks over at you, Nix. I like your hair, Nix. That looks good. It looks over to Amelia. Amelia, can you do that to my hair? She goes, yeah, why not? You have long enough hair. She immediately starts unraveling his braid. Ori stands up. So, you ready to go?
Yeah, where are we off to?
Outside, first off.
Okay.
He starts heading out, and you turn back to look at the rest of the table. The captain is quickly eating. Amelia is finishing his hair as best she can. Carbine isn't entirely sure he wants to go along with this. He whispers over to Mellitus, apparently the captain wants to follow them. And Amelia obviously is going because she's very
Chaperone.
invested in this.
This is a free soap opera.
Yeah. Randy has already gone out to buy disguises.
He's coming along.
What do you know about shit on Randy for?
Carbine goes, Randy is very important to the ship. And he also just likes the drama. Amelia leans over to you, Mel. It goes, look, I told Randy to get cloaks for all of us. We need to go see what happens. I'm very curious as to how Ori flirts.
Can Ori flirt?
As the DM, no.
Oh. R.I.P.
Don't you
And
think? Don't you think? It's invading their privacy a little bit to be doing this. I get it. We've been joking around at them about this forever, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
Amelia looks like straight on looks at you. No, we're going. The captain
Yeah,
is like
I'm just-
finishing his plate of food as fast as he can and sits there like a toddler, like, come on, hurry up with my hair, hurry up, I want to move, I want to run, I want to go.
And Meltis is just gonna like shrug and just be like, I tried. She said no. Okay.
Tried for half a second.
Clap, clap,
Randy
clap.
comes in from upstairs and goes, I had to climb in through my window. Did they just leave? Here are cloaks. Here's one for you. Here's one for you.
Wait, so he didn't have a job? He was just going to get disguises?
No, that was Wade that had a
Oh,
job.
Wade.
No,
I get them
Randy's
mixed up
job was
so
getting
much.
cloaks.
I get them mixed up all the time.
Wait,
Me
don't give a
too.
shit.
Chris is like, I don't really know what we're doing, but I don't really want to stay at the tavern alone, as he's putting a cloak on. Nyx and Ori, you
What I have a question though
Yes.
before we go.
Yes.
Is the kidnapped boy coming?
Chris, yes.
Oh god. Chris is like, they were flirting with me before?
Literally flirted
No,
me out of house and home, and then burned it down.
He doesn't know I burned it down.
Only Nyx and Plep know.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Dorian and Mosquitoes just know that a house burnt down. Mosquitoes and Dorian, would you like to come on this adventure?
Yes, we will drunkenly spectate and comment.
Do you bring alcohol?
Yes.
Yes,
Of course.
obviously.
Okay. Perfect. Plep, are you coming?
Follow everybody. He's probably not going to be like watching the show.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Carbine
what's going
Carbine
on.
is going because he is very interested in love now.
He's waiting for me to murder.
Yep.
Come.
Yep, this is going to be the defining factor. Whether or not you murder Ori. Nyx. Ori takes you down the streets through the market district. It's probably close to 1 o'clock by now. He takes you south of the city through the Tome Farthing district. It's a well kept city street area. There is a couple what almost look like playgrounds, but they kind of look just like quarry mining fields. There are small children running around with pickaxes, hard hats, tiny mine carts, and they're pretending to be miners. And
As the law, they are.
yeah. There are some adults there that like they seem to be casting magic and making more stone lift from the ground and put it in places for the kids to like pick apart and hit with pickaxes and hammers. And they seem to be having a blast. You look over to Ori, sort of questioning why he brought you here, and he's looking at it, just smiling, big smile on his face. Leans over to you and said, sometimes I used to come here just to watch them run around. It's always so adorable. Just seeing the kids like do what they want, try to act like their parents and such.
Ori, you don't have children, do you?
No,
Or
no.
younger siblings?
God, no.
Maybe
no,
don't
no
come here by
siblings.
yourself. It may come off the wrong impression. You
That-
didn't offer any
Blaze,
candy, did you?
that's not a thing in my world.
Okay, I'm just saying. No candy? We're good.
No, you shouldn't give kids candy. It stunts their growth.
To give them raw meat instead.
Yeah.
Is that why you're so tall? You
Yeah,
didn't eat any
I
candy?
should have. No, I'm not really candy. Candy wasn't really a thing up on the mountain. There was honey that I sometimes went and found.
Maybe that's why I'm so short. I have a sweet tooth.
It could be. I doubt you'd be as tall as me, but who knows? If you were Goliath, I think that would be pretty funny. I think you'd be the shortest Goliath in history.
Yeah.
You'd be I think you'd be the size of like 7-year-old.
You're telling me children are taller than me?
He motions to like try to figure out how big a Goliath baby would be, and he holds his hands at about like almost 2 feet in length. Yeah, baby would be about this big, so yeah, 7, maybe. But like, I know you're not that old or not that young.
I'm not that young?
You hear
Okay.
make a perception check.
Ori don't give a fuck.
13.
13. You don't hear, but everyone that's following you, Amelia and the captain and Randy gasp audibly, and just that Amelia turns. Oh, Ori,
Like,
no.
Ori, how old do you think I am?
But you said you were like 20 something, right?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, I know you're not 7. I'm saying you were like the size of a 7-year-old.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm
rough.
and Nyx is just gonna look a little sad that he just
he
called her
he
old.
continues he continues walking with you, leading you down the street. He keeps going to, and like you guys walk for a bit, like just he's pointing out things that places that he used to hang out at, or went and visited stores, shops. He points out a couple of the religious buildings and temples as you go.
I should avoid those.
He goes, yeah, I'm not sure how they would act towards you. Not a lot of tieflings, or really not a lot of people uh like that around here. Uh I know there's some, I've seen some in Burning Brand and the capital. Uh but yeah, not a lot here. Weird. And he continues and takes you down to a restaurant. Everyone else following, please make a stealth check for me. This one's for the captain rolled a nat 20.
That is a 21. Even though I'm not really trying to hide myself.
Right? I have my chainmail on.
Oh god.
So I roll twice and take the lower.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh god.
Surprised you didn't take it off.
Oh god.
Is that a nat 1?
No. And sorry, this is stealth?
Stealth, yeah.
Okay, that helps a little bit, but not much. That's a 5.
A 5. Uh
I just
okay.
trip.
Dorian, mosquitoes.
Yellow.
Too drunk.
Too
They're
drunk.
wrong.
Honestly, they probably would be at the back of the pack anyway. Uh Everyone else seemed to roll okay. Chris doesn't really know how to stealth yet. But the captain tries to help him as best he can. You all are like following this whole time and wearing like cloaks and stuff to try to act inconspicuous, but you are the only ones that are wearing cloaks and huddling around corners and hiding while slightly blandly following people. Following the tallest man in the city. uh and Nyx, he continues taking you through the town, and you make your way all the way on the other side of the town, where you find a what looks like the start of a lumber yard, and you see trees like all across the ground in like neat piles. And he goes, This is where I primarily worked for the years that I grew up here. Uh,
Is the family that you stayed with nearby, or
uh, they might be. They're. Oh God, I don't even know. Actually, it's been a couple years since I've been a part of the crew. I They could have retired. They they were nice folk. Uh, they made good enough money to not need to work uh for their entire lives.
Mm.
And as you're talking, you see out in a field a tall tree grow within a minute, and then you see out in the distance near the base of the tree people chopping it down, and you hear people yell, uh, "Prepare for impact!" As the tree falls in a very targeted direction. Uh, the top of the tree almost probably gets about 50 feet away from where you guys are. You feel the ground rumble as it lands and hear the crashing of the branches hit the ground. Ori kind of braces your back as it
He's
hits.
touching her.
Amelia gasps. The captain gasps. Randy goes, damn it. Hands over a gold piece to Amelia. Carbine goes, what was that? He touched her. I don't understand.
is Carbine out there with like a notepad taking notes?
Yes.
The yellow legal pad's out, guys.
Yep. And Ori just stands there like the tree falling was nothing, and he goes, "Yeah, we used to do that all the time. I'm not surprised they're still doing it. It's like fastest way to get lumber with druid magic. Uh,
Is that how you learn?
oh yeah, I could do that too. It could make the tree grow and then probably
He's a
take me a
druid.
little bit to chop it down. Yeah, he is a druid.
Oh.
He has a few levels in druid, but he's mainly bard.
Or he's a bard.
Yep. He's a bard with no flirting skills.
I can't believe he's a bard. I had no idea.
Amelia goes, yeah, he's like incredibly talented. All of the skills he has, like other than me, I've never seen anyone more talented.
Just oblivious as shit.
And Ori continues, says, yeah, I primarily learned how to do it from these guys. They helped me a lot to see how life grows and can be used for all kinds of purposes. Also the balance between uh growing things ourselves instead of just chopping them down. And you look and he like is looking past all of their working, and you can see the mountain behind it. And he points right up there, and he kind of tries to help point on your eye line to it. Up there is the Iron Mountains, kind of near the top. You can almost see the clearing for where the giant tribe or the Goliath tribe is.
That's your hometown, right?
Yeah, I
Your
haven't
home
been
tribe.
there since I was 12.
I don't think you ever really told me why you end up leaving, if you don't mind me asking.
No, it's fine. Doesn't really concern me now. Uh, just I was never really one for strong of the fittest type teachings. Was always much more a crafter, and though that's useful in all societies, it wasn't useful enough to them for what I needed to be. So I went down the mountain, and then I found the city here. But honestly, didn't know it was here until I made it down the mountain.
Oh,
I don't know if most of the Goliaths know that it's here.
do
Uh
they not travel out often enough?
oh, um, from stories I remember, we used to travel around the whole island, but I don't know. I guess we just stopped at some point.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know why we ever stopped. I mean, there's whole towns and cities down here, and I doubt the desert creatures would have stopped us. Like it would have been, uh, they probably would have came down to the desert to like prove their tests of strength. But now, when I left, they were just strongest of the village mattered to them.
Okay.
It wasn't really about going out and proving your strength outside of the village, just inside. There are like some creatures up there, but not creatures like down in the desert.
What kind of creatures have I mean, we're heading to the desert tomorrow, so
Oh yeah, if you guys are heading there tomorrow, you probably know what's there. If the ground starts shaking, stop moving. You know what a worm is, right?
yes, the brown little slimy creature that we used to catch dinner.
Yes. Think this bigger than the shark we fought a couple weeks ago.
Nyx is just gonna stare at him, like blankly, like kind of like in shock that there's a creature that big
Yeah.
is out there.
That's I think the biggest creature out there. Smaller ones, probably the size of a wagon. I think they were called sand cacklers. Mean old buggers. Um, I guess the desert or like whatever. I don't know what they are. They're like kind of like tank wolves
Huh.
that shoot lightning. I don't know. If you see any uh crystallized sand, probably shouldn't stick around.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Other than that, just a bunch of cute little creatures that live out there. There's some sand foxes, some sort of like reptilian cat thing. I don't know, I've only seen them once and it stole my toast.
All right, I'll keep in mind to keep my toast away from any lizard cats.
Back in the group that is following the two of you, Carbine is just continuing to write all of this down. Uh Amelia's going, ah, come on, get to the good stuff. Captain's going, I want to fight sand cacklers. I can take them. I can do it. Randy just goes, "No, Captain. You're not lightning proof." And Captain just goes, "I can be if I grit my teeth really hard." Or he goes, "But it's probably getting close to dinner time. You wanna start heading back soon?"
Sure. Is there any place that you wanted to go for dinner?
Wanna go somewhere else than the Gypsy Inn? We could. And he tries to think of a place that you guys could go. Uh, let's do, yeah, this place. I know a place. It's pretty popular. He takes you to a lovely uh uh inn called the Warrior's Flagon, a almost elven design to some of the carvings. Is glowing with brightly lit gemstones in carved into the wood, hanging from the chandeliers. Uh, it's a very nice establishment, not as busy and hectic as the Gypsy Inn, but you feel more comfortable just sitting at a table eating here, type thing.
Okay.
And the two of you sit down. The rest of the group hides in a booth behind uh, the two of you. A few tables away to try to stay out of view. Uh, and you have a lovely meal together.
Maury, can we do this more often?
He looks up after eating or finishing his salad. He goes, "Yeah, this was fun. We should do this
Really?
more often, especially since we're gonna be here for a few weeks. It'd be nice to have dinner in some familiar places. Maybe even if I meet up with you guys in Ironguard, we can get some dinner there."
Yeah. Um, I really enjoy our time together.
Me too. It's nice having met you, Nick.
Most romantic thing he said on the entire date.
I was about to say a little like piece of Nick's died there a little bit.
At least I didn't pull the little sister thing.
um, but Ori, I really really like you. I'm like 90% sure I could give up everything just to be with you. The
And I just
flirting
cover
with
my mouth.
the flirtings with the random people and things. I just yeah.
Uh, he goes, "I don't really know what to say to that. I think that's one of the nicest things anyone's said to me. I wouldn't want you to give up everything."
No, I mean like you know how I get things out of people and I
Yeah, like
manipulate them.
Amelia.
Yeah, but like give up the 90% that comes after the manipulations, the other part of the deals.
Mosquitoes and Dorian are waving red flags in the background.
Wait,
Which side are you on? So, who would be facing you?
Orlo.
flags to Ori.
Ori. Yeah.
Hold on, let me make a perception check.
He's not paying attention.
He does not see. He goes, like a couple waitresses walk in front of you as you wave the flags. Go, here's your food. So where did you get flags? No, not my circus, not my monkeys, and they walk away.
It's just like red bandanas.
Yeah. On the other side, you see Amelia, shoot dagger, like look at you and just go, no, stop it. You see Randy just continue to hold thumbs up towards you, mosquitoes.
Flep is just not paying attention. He's just eating his food.
Carbine is just looking at the table and still writing things down. Ori goes, oh, that makes sense. Who knows? We, with all of this money, this is like, he turns into a whisper. This is like a lot of money that we just had. I don't really know. Like, the reason I joined the crew was to have more adventures. I stayed on the island my whole life until I was 30. And wait, hold on. Let me look at my thing. Sorry. Until I was 27, and now I'm 30. I had a few years of adventure. It's fun. And I could continue doing it, but with the money that we just had, that we just found, we could easily, each of us, buy a plot of land and just live out our days in the world, not worrying about danger. I don't know if I'd want to leave you guys, though.
I don't think my adventure's done yet. I don't remember anything since the past 6 months. Before that, I don't remember anything from the prison and that you guys found me in.
Yeah,
So
that was weird.
I don't think my adventure's done. I need to know.
He nods his head and goes, if you want to wait to settle down until after we've found out more about your past, that's okay.
Settle down.
Randy goes, dang it, and hands another gold to Amelia. uh, Ori goes, but you guys stay safe with the captain. I'd hate to see any of you get hurt.
What's your plans?
Randy and I are headed to Splinthorn tomorrow. I want to see if there's somebody there that might have a job for me or might be able to get me a upgrade for my leg. I would just do it here or even come with you guys to Iron Guard, but the last time I saw this guy, he was like permanently stationed in Splinthorn.
Okay.
So like, gotta go there. Randy doesn't want to stay in town, and he definitely doesn't want to deal with the captain babysitting all of you. So he is coming with me.
Okay, well, you be safe. I don't always trust that Randy is capable of.
Randy is perfectly fine. He is totally capable. I'm the one teaching him magic and stuff.
Okay, if you think so.
Yeah, he's got a lot more to offer than a lot of people think. He might look at a compass wrong every now and then, but he's okay. And Randy from his table sighs again and hands one to the captain.
You can run out of money soon,
Yeah.
guy.
He's betting on a losing. Like he's just not winning any of these bets.
Nope. Uh, Ori continues. Says, so, anything else you want to do? I've shown you pretty much all of the places that I stayed at or visited while I was living here. We want to go back to the Gypsy Inn? I bet everyone's waiting for us there.
If you only
Um,
knew.
Yeah, we could do that. Maybe do you want to spend the night together again?
Sure. It was fun. It was cozy. The rooms at the inn were very nice. Very well kept. Beds were so soft. I might just go ask them for more blankets because I can never find blankets that fit my size. You know how it is. Like I had to make the blanket for my room for myself. I think I stitched 4 blankets together.
If I find a blanket for you and it's big enough, I might pick it up for you then.
Oh, it's very sweet.
Nix's next task is learning how to knit, guys.
Must become wife material.
when Ori can already knit.
There you go. Just teach Ori to teach you how to knit. Bonding experience.
And you head back to the Gypsy Inn. Everyone else.
Everyone else just sprints.
Yeah.
Full on sprints back to
The captain books it. He is past all of you. By the time you get there, he's already there at the table you were at in the morning, just drinking and eating again. Carbine picks you up, Plep. Amelia tries to book it. She's fast, but she's been drinking, and she keeps up with probably Mosquitoes and Dorian as best they can. Randy keeps his best, or does his best to keep up with you, Mellitus. But since all of you are running, you make it back before Ori and Nyx. Ori and Nyx. Nyx, once you get back to the tavern, make a perception check on your group.
16.
16? Dorian, Mosquitoes, and Amelia are kind of huffing. Like they've been running. There's food at the table, there are drinks at the table, but they seem a little tired. Ori looks at them. You guys okay? Did shopping go bad? Amelia goes, it's fine. I think I just need another drink.
Meltus is just doing that thing like when you're trying to pretend like you're not out of breath, so people
Randy
don't know
doing the
that you're
same thing beside you.
out of shape.
We're fine, Ori. Here, go grab yourself a drink. Bet you've had a long day out walking around. Randy leads over to you, Mellitus. God, I haven't run that far in so long.
And I look over like, what do you expect from me? I have chainmail on.
God, I completely forgot about that.
And like he just leans like with it where it's like head is like behind his ear, just like so no one else can see, and just goes
Yeah. And if there's nothing else anyone else wants to do, I think that's a good place to end session.
Man,
I
it
was gonna
wasn't
say, 'cause
even it wasn't even spicy.
Hey, do you want to do the bedroom scene? I can
No.
go up there.
Spare us.
No. Spare us.
Let's just do it. Fade
Please.
to black.
Fade to
Fade
black
to black. In the dining area.
in the dining area.
No, I kiss my ass to share the night with Ori.
Ah. But
Do you
yes.
want me to roll to see if I could seduce him
Gosh,
No.
no.
for that sense?
No.
No.
we don't have the right tags for that.
Hold on, let me write explicit on my tags. No.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
No, fade to black.
I don't have that tab set up to fade to black on my screen. I mean, you finish the night and you go up to the bedroom. He lays in bed after finding like 5 extra blankets from the people downstairs. He throws them on the bed, gets comfy. Like, he's ready to go to bed.
Sorry, I'm just getting bugged by work. 1 second.
Oh no. Oh,
Where I wish I had a soundboard with the sensor sound.
me
I'm
too.
going to try to seduce him into a more adult 18 plus scenario
Scandalous.
end of the date.
Okay, roll seduction.
Oh, sorcerer. Has to roll charisma.
So that is
Yes,
gonna
but
be a
I'm rolling
plus.
insight for Ori.
Are
How's
you gonna beat my 19 roll that I have a +8 to?
probably not.
What did you roll?
27.
27? Yeah, he's not picking up on it.
Shit.
That's the thing about insight. I have to beat you.
Oh. I'm gonna try again. And
Oh.
hope for a nat 1. Because I got really high charisma. This is not gonna play in my favor here.
It really isn't.
Because even if you roll a nat 1, that's a 9, and that is very shitty seduction. You're like Serpentious.
Oh,
Would you
not
like
Serpentious.
Would you like to do the sex with me? What a good boy.
It's
Oh.
a 11 plus my 8, so
So sorry.
that's
Yeah.
19.
I'm so sorry, love. Or I rolled a nat one.
Oh!
Oh, no.
He's so freaking dense.
He
He's
fell
like trying to
asleep.
flirt with a brick wall. Oh no.
He climbed into bed, got cozy, and passed the fuck out.
Nyx is gonna leave the room and go have a drink and end the
Aww.
night.
You head downstairs, and the rest of them that are still up see you walk down the stairs, upset, as you trot down to the bar. Amelia goes, I'm gonna go kick his ass. The captain grabs her by the hand. No, sit down. It didn't go as planned. Don't interfere. We were watchers of the night, he says. That's
That
all.
happened naturally.
Carbine just says to Plep, but it was during the day.
That doesn't get it either. All I know is Plep and crew were following Nyx and Ori around all day.
Carbine leans over with his notepad. So, for my statistics on what love is, I don't really know what Ori was showing her because I've never been here. So to get people to love you is to show them around places, and then take them to dinner. And then I think Ori fell asleep. So fall asleep in the bed. And that's love.
Sounds like marriage.
Oof.
Oof.
Sorry.
Ugh, my heart. No. Yeah, I'm the one that goes to bed before you.
I get up early.
Yeah. Amelia comes over and pats you on the back. And Nyx, it's okay, sweetheart. He'll catch on eventually.
Okay.
You should probably go sleep in the same bed though. He might be upset if you're not there.
Aw.
I just grab the bottle of alcohol. Like, I just swipe it
And
and bring it to the bedroom.
she stops you. No, take this one too. And she hands you another bottle.
That's not enough.
She
One's to
smacks your
collect the tears.
yeah. She smacks your butt on your way up.
Go get him.
Don't worry, his stamina will get better.
And I think that's a good place to end session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good session, everyone. Oh god, I'm tired.
Me too.
I mean, it's past 11, so
Yeah. This
Yeah.
one went long. We had to do the date though.
Yes.
just leave Nyx to wait another week.
Yep.
Oh.
It's like, oh, you wanted to go on your date today? Ha, sucker. You got
Yeah.
to watch
Is
a
it-
frog have a shopping episode and the paladin do some
Find us.
possibly shady business.
And give my name to a possible fairy.
Yep.
I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about if there was someone around her.
You'll never know.
Until 40 sessions later.
Also, don't give Plep those books.
Oh god.
So did you take either of the two before? Oh wait, it was also I don't think you took the other one.
There's the Assassin Tome, the one about the music, and then the unmarked black book.
And then there was the white one, right?
The white
I
one?
didn't take the white one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I
was
know I took the
40.
black book. I don't know if I took the other books. She didn't really ask me to pay.
Well, it's up to you. If you
Yeah.
would have
Nah,
just
I'll just
taken
take.
all the books out of confusion.
I just took the black one,
The black one, okay.
the cookbook.
Yes. Just gonna put that in my note.
So I was gonna say, because I think Plep is the only one that has high enough intelligence to maybe decode it.
Yeah. Um,
Wait, do ASMRs can they speak Infernal?
If
I can.
they
Blaze can.
choose it as a language, I
Yeah,
guess.
Nyx can.
Nyx has common, celestial, infernal, abyssal, and primordial.
Maybe I could get you to try and read it, and you won't score a nat 1 on investigation.
Yeah, there's a few
Um,
people who can read Infernal. Amelia can. Who else?
Needle threader.
Chris can. I'm joking. The captain understands all verbal language.
Man, he can't read sign language.
Nah. Or no, did I make it? I don't remember. I have to look at my notes for that.
All good.
But yeah.
That was a loud
I
noise.
hope everyone
was
had fun. Yeah.
Always fun to hang out with
I
y'all.
love shopping episodes so much. And
Just
it's
all the
just
shenanigans.
so yeah, the shenanigans are what I live for. Like I have just tables and tables of random D100 item things, and I'll just pull them out for things like this.
It was funny. I was like trying to start crocheting, and of course, right when I started having to count stitches, is when Melitus's shopping started, and
Yeah.
I was writing down, and I'm like 32. I'm gonna do this. I was like 37. Oh, well, I think we all need to go to sleep.
God, yeah, I have to bake so much tomorrow.
All you people with responsibilities.
We got
Gizmo,
into yeah.
I only have a week and a half left in this position.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yay.
Ooh,
Hopefully.
And then she's switching positions in the job.
switching the positions for you.
I need to find a job. It's gonna be kind of hard right now, but we'll see.
We got into the St. Jacob's Market in Kitchener.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As a
Get anything
permanent
special?
vendors.
Yeah, as permanent vendors. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, because it's
I
in the
go there
building
all the
during the
time.
winter seasons.
Not right
Yeah, and
now, it's
then-
outside.
Oh, it is outside? Well, I guess it's
Some of it.
warmer than it usually
Right now,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys at the?
Right
Like-
now it's Saturdays. And then
Starting
Lately?
in March, full time.
yeah, but for I think this week possibly it's supposed to rain, so we're not sure if we're going this week. And then I think the week after in February. Just
Mhm.
Saturdays. But then
Is it for baking?
Yeah.
Ooh.
but then
All the
once
more reason.
once we're at March, it's gonna be like 3 days a week, I think.
No, it's 2 days.
Is it 2
And then
days?
and then in June, when they
Oh,
open for the summer season, it goes to
right,
3
right,
days.
right. Okay.
I'll message
And
you
where
guys
do you-
the next time
where-
I plan
where
on
are you
going. I'll
guys?
see if I can arrange the day that you guys are there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that
Fucking
place
love
is
St.
only like
Jacobs.
45 minutes from me.
It's a few hours for
I-
us. We had to leave.
I was gonna say, I'm like, you guys are farther away.
We left like at 3 a.m.
Oh my god.
On
I adore St. Jacob's Market so much.
on Saturdays in the summer, because I'm going to have most of the weekends off from work with my new position, it'll be me and Gizmo running the booth. So it'll be both of us there
Yeah.
instead of just one of us with his mom.
We will come visit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We don't have to wait until the next Oxford Ren Fair to see you guys.
Woo!
Hopefully it turns out better for me this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last year was absolutely miserable. You guys got to see me on the day that I wasn't feeling like absolute hot trash,
Yeah.
but
I saw you the day I met you guys, the day that she was feeling like hot trash.
Oh.
it was funny because I
Because I
guess
just turned and looked.
because she saw Blaze's mushroom costume
Yeah, the
and took a
dandelion.
picture because I think at that point I was trying to get some rest in the car.
Hmm.
So she took a picture of you and she brought it back to show me because I've wanted to try making one of those mushroom costumes for freaking ever.
I loved the giant dandelion. I remember I turned and looked over and we locked eyes and I was like, and all I had to do was say, mouth, can I? And you were like, yeah. And I ran over.
I want to do something like larger and more detailed this year, but I have no idea how to put a costume together. Need to figure something.
My basic Ren Fair gear is a majority Value Village, Goodwill, and just some few specific pieces from Amazon.
Yeah. I might try to do something tiefling aesthetic.
I am an absolute disaster. My desk is so cluttered.
Maybe I
But
should
I
just
almost finished my embroidery.
nice. Maybe I should just do a turtle.
Turtle. Good luck with that shell, guy.
Am I turtly enough for the turtle club?
Turtle Club. I'm so
Master
glad somebody else
disguise.
knows that.
Master of Disguise?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I remember clips of that movie, but I know that scene, like, aren't that not turtly enough for the turtle club?
That's a good scene.
I'm going to be a Mr. of Disguise. I'm going to be a Mr. of Disguise.
Okay, good night,
Okay.
everyone.
Good night,
night,
everyone.
y'all.
night.
Good night. Hello, everybody. Good night. I hope everyone had a fantastic night. Go to sleep. Yes, you. Too late. Past your bedtime. Past my. Good night.